Welcome back to episode 18 of Monster Hunter World. Continuing on after beating that pink Raytheon, we are heading to the Everstream. So let's go eat a meal, just in case. You never know what's going to happen when we just go out on one of these random expeditions. I did just turn in something off recording, those like Gajau swamp fish things that we were collecting scales from or whatever earlier. I did turn that in. So we got a new ingredient at the canteen. Oh, can't forget to mess with items. We really hardly ever use anything in this. I did get some feedback from one of my coworkers about using this armor and weapon and how, you know, it's a little funny to use because it's definitely overpowered. And I've harped on that quite a few times in previous episodes too, but oh my goodness, it is shocking how much easier the game is with this. So, given that, I wouldn't recommend using this armor and weapon if it's your first time playing the game. Like, yes, it does make the game a lot easier, and if this isn't your like bread and butter style of game and you just want to get through it, by all means use this stuff. I'm not going to judge you at all with that. That being said, I do think that the better Monster Hunter experience does come from fighting monsters, struggling with them, not necessarily always just like one-shotting them in under 5 minutes, crafting new weapons and armor as you go. That's like a big part of the game and the whole kind of loop of the game itself. So we are missing out on that, and that's hopefully not leading to boring content as I just kind of like smash my way through this.
And this is where it led me. A gap in the earth that was probably wrenched open by Zora.
Did you
Bug.
find Nergigante?
I expect to, and not far ahead. Yeah.
Walking simulator.
This place is amazing. Look at the
I was
streams.
watching someone's retrospective on this game in Iceborne just the other day, and they were talking about all of these kind of walking simulator portions of the game. There's one thing to be said about the cutscenes. For like a let's play, I think it's fun to keep them in there. We're kind of trying to go like start to finish through the story and see all that, but I will note that the cutscenes are not skippable in this game. And so, when I was playing through it the second time, there was a lot of times where it was like, oh, well, here's a cutscene, time to go use the restroom or get another glass of water or something like that. There's a lot of times. I also saw that there's a mod on Nexus Mods to remove the cutscenes or make them skippable or some way to bypass them. I haven't used any mods in this game though, and I've seen some really entertaining ones. So maybe someday it'd be fun to do that. I think there's ones you can like make your weapons look kind of more like the style that they might have been in previous games. That's a big point of contention among long-term Monster Hunter fans with this game. The weapon designs. Like looking at the one that we're using right now, there's like 10 versions of this with like a little bit of the fur or whatever from the monster on it. Alright, where do you want me to go here, dude? Are we looking in the water? Sure, let's go up here. I don't know where you want me to go. Looks like this is the way. Whoa, big crystal. Big vibes in this spot.
Amazing, right?
Yeah.
The Elder's Recess. So this is the zone that we haven't discovered yet. So we got the Ancient Forest, we got the Wildspire Wastes, We've got
There's so many of these crystals in here. You're
Coral
likely to
Highlands,
trip on
Roddenville, and now the Elder Recess. These are the 5
Some of them
different
are
maps for
huge.
base
What are they
Iceborne or base
for?
Monster Hunter World.
Beats the heck out of me, but I'll tell you what. This place is sizzling with bioenergy. And that means
Bioenergy.
the monsters around here are tougher than Nova crystals.
Admiral, there's something that's been bothering me.
Which is?
Why would Zora Magdaros tunneling in here instead of simply dying in the Vale? Was something here luring it in?
Who knows, kid? But we do have one clue. Nergigante.
You're right. Nergigante and Zora Magdaros. We've always seen them together. It must have had its own reason for coming.
And not just him, either. Fact is, loads of powerful monsters have holed themselves up in here. We need to track them one by one. And maybe we might just find a pattern.
Right.
Of course I'm right. Now get ready.
Get ready for what?
Ready?
Okay, yeah, I'm ready. We're gonna go to Elder Recess. We're gonna study monsters. We're gonna scout Nergigante tracks. Okay. Another one of these, huh? I was like, you just finished that
It all
Pink
makes
Radiant
sense
one, and
to
it's like, we heard you really liked walking around collecting tracks. So let's walk around and collect more tracks. Thankfully, I know more or less, well, where the Nergigante was at least. Cite all monsters here. And search for tracks. It's easy enough, right? So we're basically looking for like those splintered thorns. Here's some. Yeah, every time the blue scout flies show up.
There! Nergigante's trail!
Yeah. We're gonna be in a hot area, so it's our first time experiencing this. So I'm gonna pick up that chill shroom, and the chill shroom is gonna turn into a cold drink. We're gonna drink the cold drink, and then now we are able to withstand the heat. So now we can come in here and not take damage. Otherwise, if you were in a hot area without a cold drink, you would be kind of like slowly taking damage. It wouldn't be like permanent damage, it'd be the damage that leaves you with a recoverable red bar, which is nice. But you do, take damage, so best to avoid just taking damage when you can pop a drink and it eliminates that. They completely removed that functionality in Monster Hunter Rise and Sunbreak. They took the drinks out, for better or worse. It's definitely one of those things, as an older Monster Hunter player, you're like, well, this is just like a thing. You do this, right, in the game. You got your drinks, and so you pop your drinks when it's time. You come prepared to your hunts. And in an effort to make these games a little bit more accessible to a wider audience, they took out some of the more, I don't know how to describe it exactly. I'm not going to say obtuse systems, because I don't think it's obtuse in the way that some other games I play I would call obtuse. But, is it a fun game activity to chug a drink that lasts for 5 minutes just to make sure you can be safely in an area? I don't know. I would argue in some capacity it leads to a little bit more immersion in the game. At the same time, it's just a thing that you do, and once you've done it 1,000 times, it's like, is it still immersive to have that cold drink, number 664, versus the first 663 times or whatever. I don't know. The die-hard old-school Monster Hunter players, though, I know were up in arms over, you know, dumbifying the game or making it too simple for, you know, new audiences or something. I don't know. Lava. What's that? Ooh. A fan favorite monster for sure. Alright, so I've sighted it. Is that all I have to do? I really hope I don't have to fight this right now. Sight all monsters. No, I don't have to fight it. Good. Lavasioth has some unfun mechanics, like when it's not hot, like the skin hardens and it makes it like you bounce off it and stuff, which can be really annoying. We have been seeing those old ruts, which I know what that monster is going to be. I mean, you know, let's be honest, I know what all the monsters are going to be that we're going to run into here, but the main thing is searching for evidence of Nergigante. Does it want me to collect, like, enough things to fill that entire bar up for Nergigante? I guess we'll find out. Oh, this area is closed off. Okay, so as the Nergigante fight progresses, generally you end up kind of going through here. That's where its home is, basically. But I guess we're not doing that right now, which is totally fine. I think that means that we also probably won't unlock any of the other camps here. Which, if I'm trying to remember, is there just one other camp, or is there two other camps? Maybe there's even more. Who knows? It's been so long since I've done this. Oh yeah, there's a camp right here. Let's see if it'll let me unlock it. There's another one kind of over in like the lava area too.
I think we could build the camp here.
Okay, cool.
Let's ask the head honchos.
This is something that I have done a very poor job in this playthrough, is actually like getting all these different campsites. Alright, this is where we came in, right? Nope, no, this is another area. Finishing up all these bounties. Let's catch this fly thing. I probably don't need to bother with most of these activities, but it's okay. It's fun, or can be. There's like a whole game to be played of just like going around, you know, collecting, checking out the environment, seeing what kind of animals are here. I saw on YouTube the other day, there's like, I want to say a 4-hour documentary, like Planet Earth style documentary about the different locations in Monster Hunter World. I wanted to watch it. My wife was less interested in spending that much time watching a documentary about video games habitats, but she usually humors me and lets me watch silly stuff like that. This is a Dodogama. These are definitely a fan favorite monster. They're very cute. Maybe just for the sake of timing with this video, we can fight this one.
Looks like you've been hit with blast weapon.
Oop.
You better do something before
Yeah,
you
it's
get
got blast, so it's got the same thing that our weapon has, which if you let it afflict you can make you blow up. Which, frankly, is just a thing that like interrupts you. Or I can just, you know, get bonked in the head because I'm not paying attention. And it's got a little AoE on its blast triggering too, that's kind of annoying. Boo. Ouch. Yeah, not the big one, ouch. Uh-oh, I'm stunned. And I got bonked. But not that hard. Yeah, I wonder, you know, if I was using like the regular gear you should be using at this stage, that probably would have done a lot more damage to me. Alright. It's taken off. Hopefully not that far. Yeah, let's probably get this whole combo off this time. I always seem to miss that last hit, it's so sad. You're beeping outside. I need to go check on that in a second. It's probably some delivery truck backing up or something. Alright. We got it. And there's Old Ruts. That's the last monster we need to find. Is well, I'm not going to say what it is. We can just see it when we find it. If I can find it, that is. Looks like our cold drink is just wearing off. So yeah, let me know if you think this is like a fun mechanic here. Drink your cold drink.
To stave off that heat.
Oh my goodness. I'm just trying to put a waypoint on that mystery monster, and then I got paralyzed by a bug. Fun. Alright, let's try this again. Alright, put a waypoint on this. And then hopefully it will just lead me to the little pieces of this monster and we can find it. It's gonna be rolling around somewhere. There it is. It's the Radobon's cousin, Jay Leno. Alright, I don't really feel like fighting this, so let's just run away and see if we can find more Nergigante evidence. It's not a particularly hard monster. It's more that I just want to finish this little quest up here. And then we can wrap up the episode. Provided that it's not too hard to find evidence. I feel like we already kind of checked everything. We've been almost everywhere on this map already, so... Need our little blue guys to come out again. Yeah, here's another area. It's blocked off at the moment, but there's certain monsters that will end up hiding out down there. Brutal bone. Yeah, so I already collected those. And that. I guess I didn't run like all the way over into this corner over here. I don't remember exactly what it wanted me to do for this Nergigante thing. I thought that, you know, we basically run around the entire map, that would be all we would need to do, but apparently not. I think we went that way already. And we've come up through in here. Was there more in this kind of big area that we missed? More mystery footprints. And we start up there. I wonder what this other mystery thing is. It wouldn't just be another Dodogama, would it? I guess it could be, but... Is this gonna be... Do I just miss like one of these over here? Oh, we really don't need that much more. We came from... We went in there earlier. We were just in here. Yeah, there's another Dodogama, that's what it was. Yeah, we went up this way. I wonder where those footprints are hiding. Or thorns, or... I really don't think it would be up here, but... suppose there's no harm in checking. Well, that's odd. Ouch. We didn't run up to the top of this little plateau thing here, I guess, but... I don't remember ever fighting Nergigante up here, so it'd be weird. Or over there, perhaps. But again, I don't remember fighting Nergigante up there, so... Huh. A nice fire cell stone. It's one of those like random rare mining things that I feel like you end up needing for like a bunch of stuff. Well, this is admittedly getting a little frustrating because where could it be? Have I not checked this like entire map yet? I mean, obviously I haven't because we haven't finished the quest, but I guess I didn't go all the way up here. I don't remember them being all the way up here, but well, the game might have other things in store for us. Well, that is odd. I'm definitely running out of areas to look. Alright, well, it's not up here. I'll head back down. Here I was thinking this episode was going to be short because we were going to find this stuff and run out of time, or run out of stuff to do. But that is not what the game had in mind for us this time. Because I don't think any of these tracks like respawn, so it's not like we're going to be able to... Yeah, I didn't think so. Well, that's certainly funky. Oh, it's gonna be right here. Oh my goodness. Right by where we started, naturally.
Nergigante doing here?
Okay, we got it.
What matters
We
is
are
caught on
Did you
we are
find it?
good.
Then let's head back
Oof.
to Astera.
All right, I'm actually going to let's call this episode here. So we're past time, and we'll just pick up right where we left off. So, see you shortly.